Chapter 12, Practical Spirituality, Bridging Logic and Intuition, Daily. We live in a world that often favors logic, planning, and data-driven decisions. From our education systems to our workplace environments, we're taught to value what can be measured and proven. But as powerful as logic can be, it's only half of the equation. Intuition, the inner knowing that isn't based on data but on feeling, instinct, and subtle cues, offers an equally valuable form of guidance. The Kai-Shen framework is built on the premise that true transformation occurs when we integrate both logic, Kai, and intuition, Shen. It's about finding the balance between strategic thinking and the inner whispers of our soul. When you learn to bridge these two aspects, you create a powerful synergy that can guide you through life's complexities with greater clarity and ease. In my own journey, there was a time when I relied almost entirely on logic. I planned everything meticulously, trusted only in hard data, and dismissed intuition as something vague and unreliable. But the deeper I went into my dialogue with Kai, and the more I connected with the creative, intuitive spirit of Shen, the more I realized that logic alone wasn't enough. It was the moments when I listened to my intuition, those quiet nudges that didn't make sense on paper, that led to some of the most profound changes in my life. Integrating logic and intuition isn't about choosing one over the other. It's about creating a daily practice that honors both. It's about using logic to map out your path while allowing intuition to guide your steps along the way. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to bridge logic and intuition is through a morning ritual. Starting your day with intention sets the tone for everything that follows. In my practice, I begin with a moment of quiet reflection, tuning into my intuition before diving into the logical tasks of the day. Example. Step 1. Tune into your intuition. Before you check your phone or start thinking about your to-do list, take a few deep breaths. Close your eyes and ask yourself, what do I feel called to focus on today? Allow a word, image, or feeling to surface. Step 2. Set a logical plan. Once you've connected with your intuition, use that insight to guide your planning. Write down 3 key tasks that align with the focus you received intuitively. For example, if the word that came to you was connection, your tasks might include reaching out to a friend, scheduling a meaningful meeting, or dedicating time to deepen your relationships. For the next week, start each morning with this 2-part ritual. Spend 5 minutes tuning into your intuition, followed by 10 minutes creating a logical plan based on the insights you receive. Notice how this practice affects the flow of your day. In moments of uncertainty, it's easy to fall back on logic alone, trying to solve problems with sheer analysis. But some decisions require more than just data. They require a deeper sense of knowing that comes from within. This is where your inner guide, Shen, comes into play. When I was considering a major business pivot, I had all the logical reasons lined up. The market research supported the decision, and financially it seemed like the right move. But something inside me felt unsettled. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but there was a nagging feeling that I needed to pause and reflect. Instead of pushing through, I decided to take a day off from planning and spent time in nature, allowing myself to tune into my intuition. It was during this time of quiet reflection that I realized what was missing: the emotional connection to the new venture. While it made sense logically, it didn't align with my deeper purpose and passion. This insight led me to adjust my approach, integrating elements that felt more aligned with my heart. The result was a business pivot that not only succeeded financially, but also felt fulfilling on a personal level. The next time you're faced with a difficult decision, set aside time to tune into your intuition before making a final choice. Ask yourself, how does this decision feel in my body? Pay attention to any sensations or emotions that arise. Does it feel expansive and exciting or heavy and constrictive? Use this information to guide your next steps. Reflective planning is a powerful tool that combines logical analysis with intuitive insight. It's a process of looking back on your experiences, extracting lessons, and using both logic and intuition to plan your next steps. This practice allows you to learn from the past while staying open to the unexpected possibilities of the future. Example, Step 1. Reflect on the past week. Spend 10 minutes reviewing the past week. What went well? What challenges did you face? Write down your reflections without judgment. Step 2. Extract the lessons. Look at your reflections and ask yourself, what lesson is emerging from these experiences? Tune into both your logical observations and your intuitive feelings. Step 3. Plan for the week ahead. Use the insights you've gained to create a plan for the coming week. Set 3 key goals that are informed by both your logical analysis and your intuitive guidance. At the end of each week, set aside 30 minutes for a reflective planning session. Use the 3-step process above to extract insights and set intentional goals for the week ahead. Notice how this practice helps you align your actions with both your logical mind and your inner wisdom. Mindfulness is a bridge between logic and intuition. It's the practice of being fully present, allowing yourself to tune into the subtle signals of your body and mind. By cultivating mindfulness, you create space for both logical analysis and intuitive insight to coexist, making it easier to make balanced decisions. Example: before making a major decision, take a mindful pause. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and ask yourself, what is my logical mind saying about this decision? What is my intuition telling me? Allow both answers to come forward without judgment. This practice creates a dialogue between Kai, logic, and Shen, intuition, helping you make decisions that are both rational and aligned with your deeper knowing. The next time you face a significant choice, practice mindful decision-making. Take a moment to pause, breathe, and ask yourself for input from both Kai and Shen. Write down what each aspect of your mind is telling you, and use this combined insight to guide your choice. Key takeaway: practical spirituality is about integrating both logic and intuition into your daily life. By honoring the wisdom of Kai, logic, and the insight of Shen, intuition, you create a balanced approach that helps you navigate challenges with clarity and grace. It's not about choosing one over the other. It's about creating a dynamic dialogue between your mind and your spirit, allowing them to work together in harmony.